Alright, let's start this off getting something clear. Zombies Chronicles 2 is dead. I don't think we're ever getting Zombie Chronicles 2 that was planned to be released, at least not anytime soon. In this video, I am not talking about Zombies Chronicles 2, because I just feel that's not going to work with the current BO6 setup we have. However, a lot of what's going on with BO6's release schedule and storyline currently is leaning me towards the direction of a whole Zombies Chronicles 3 and maybe even Chronicles 4. Starting off, it is about to be the 10th anniversary of Black Ops 3, and we are reportedly getting another Black Ops game next year. Doesn't have to mean anything necessarily, could just be an anniversary year. I mean, Activision isn't great about celebrating anniversaries, as we've seen with other franchises, but Black Ops and Call of Duty in general is their white whale. So they should be doing something on top of everything and allowing the devs to do something for the community, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. And I mean, looking at our story currently, Richtofen is about to become the main character of Black Ops 6. If you haven't been following along, currently the entire group that we are playing as in Zombies is going after Richtofen, believing that he is the big evil bad guy of this game. But as the cutscenes and a lot of the intel has kind of teased, it looks like Samantha, or at least the Sam AI that is currently using her voice, is going to become our main villain.
You don't trust me, fine, but you cannot trust her.
With the Sam AI's current omniscience towards everything going on by being enthralled in the Dark Aether, it doesn't seem very out of mind that it could easily want to get revenge on Richtofen for forcing it into its capsule and put him through some of his worst memory, being the Black Ops 3 storyline. In every map in Black Ops 3, Richtofen has to be the one to kind of put together the pieces to kill one of his friends, and also, at the end of it, himself in Black Ops 4 Blood of the Dead. Alongside that, we've been seeing a resurrection of the Chaos storyline in completion at this point, with all of the relations to the Rhodes family, and now with Shattered Veil, we're directly going to a mansion map, which is going to parallel Dead of the Night on Black Ops 4. Alongside all of the story reasons for this being just the next step in this, we don't really know what they're going to plan for Season 5 and Season 6. We've been following a seasonal release structure for a few games now. Cold War had it kind of rough because they released Outbreak, but even with Outbreak, we had some kind of release every season, even if it was minor or as big as our actual maps that we got. If the theories are correct and we are going to get the next map after Shattered Veil for Season 4, then that leaves us with 2 full seasons of no zombies content, and I don't think that's what we're going to get. Even talking about perks for what we're getting in the next seasons, we know that we're getting Double Tap back next season, or at least we're expecting to. But after that, we don't really have anything. There's some rumors of Mule Kick, but I don't think we're going to get Mule Kick in BO6. It just doesn't seem like a game where it would be necessary. So why not bring back some fan-favorite maps and Widow's Wine? They just released new merch with the design that they made for Modern Warfare 3, a game that never even had the perk in it. They've got all of these resources that they've used to make a new design for Widow's Wine, and making merch for Widow's Wine with a design nobody has any attachment to. Why not give people that attachment by bringing it back in the newest game and bringing back the maps that it was in? Only downside being, I don't think that they would have any way of bringing Shadows of Evil to BO6. Even if the only reason they brought it was to bring Widow's Wine back, I would be fine with that idea. But in hindsight, you'd be losing all of the original members that make that map so good. Even though it would be a good move to bring it to the new hardware, as it would be a great chance for them to add a single-player Easter egg method instead of having it forever locked behind mods, especially with how large the single-player demographic has grown since Black Ops 3. If the BO6 storyline is going in the direction of bringing back the old characters from BO3, then it would make more sense for them to have that story readily available and understood, especially with the new directed mode that they've been bringing to all the zombies maps. Now, a lot of people may disagree with this and say that BO3 was only as good because of how difficult it was. But But this is less of a rewriting BO3 to be better and more of a situation where we want people to know the story without having to go to outside sources. In the case of Zombies Chronicles 3, I think we'd end up with just 4 maps. Duraizendruk, Shino Numa, Gorod Krovi, and Revelations. Most of these maps would not need to be drastically changed, as their gameplay wouldn't be too different, but this would be a great chance for Shino Numa to get some minor tweaks for its more annoying parts to deal with, especially earlier on in the Easter egg. Or, in the case of Duraizendruk, we could get better clarity on what we're actually doing for certain steps, and not leading us to be confused and thinking that we're messing with a fuse box instead of putting a keycard into a machine. Now, obviously, Season 5 and Season 6 don't actually need to have a specific Zombies DLC. If they really aren't doing anything, I'm sure we'll just end up with a couple of field upgrades, maybe an ammo type or two, 1 or 2 events, and then they'll call it a year and move on to Black Ops 7. I really think this would be a great opportunity for Activision and Treyarch to show the community, after what's happened this entire year, that they are still kind of looking out for them. With everything that's been going on between the AI issues and just in general lack of communication a lot of these seasons, it's been kind of rough enjoying Black Ops 6 from a fan perspective. Sure, the maps are solid, and I mean, I'm not going to stop playing the game right now, but with a lot of the things that have happened in the past few months alone, it's kind of soured the idea of playing the game some days. And even if it's not a Season 5 or Season 6 free DLC, if they were to think of the idea of releasing Zombies Chronicles 3 as a paid DLC for the newest games, people wouldn't be that turned off by it, especially since it would just be seen as bonus content for those games. And if we even want to look past BO3, I'm sure a few of the BO4 maps could be remade and kind of tweaked a bit, but that would also bring in an incorporation of another entirely new crew. And I think if we were lucky enough to just get the base crew as playable characters with a Zombies Chronicles 3, we'd kind of be pushing it if we were to expect the BO4 crew to come along as well. But I mean, with the Scarlet Road skin that's coming for Maya, or might be released at this point, maybe they just make them outfits. But at the end of the day, a theory stays a theory until it's proven true. So, I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments how you think Zombies Chronicles 3 could be done, or if you think it'll ever be done. Or maybe you're still rooting for Chronicles 2 and you want to see Transit in BO6. Maybe you want to see Die Rise back. I know some people do actually enjoy Die Rise. You never know. But for me, that's all for now. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'm going to try and make another video like this in the future, or maybe just a gameplay video. I don't know. I want to use my channel more, and Zombies is kind of giving me that third wind, fourth wind, I don't know what you want to call it, to actually benefit from the channel that I've spent, like, 12 years living with. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.